Hey YouTube. Hey guys, how's it going? It's been a while, I know. We got here is the GMC Sierra. So I'm gonna take you guys on a little drive that I promised you guys a while back. So this is originally a 1999 OBS. I got a couple of hiccups on this truck. When I first got it, well, you guys seen it was in an accident. Well, the transmission was working perfectly fine. After I got it fixed and running, up and going, I was getting it ready for smog, and transmission, I had to, if you guys don't know, these engines, if you unplug the battery or they're disconnected for a long time, the computer has to go through a cycle before getting smogged. And so in order for me to get it smogged, so you can see there's no check engine light. It's already been a couple months already. I was having issues with getting it smogged, and it was had to do with several things. Nothing really big. Cats were good, but let me pull over real quick so I can talk to you guys for a bit. Let me turn around. I'm gonna turn this around real quick because I'm driving. It's a residential area, but so all right. Not sure if my hair is even combed. But well, sorry, I apologize for some of the videos that I have that are really close, but I'm trying. I do a lot of this videos raw, so I try to keep my address and my license plates off the videos pretty much, and so I'd have to go back and blur out all those areas. So sorry about that. I apologize for some of the concrete areas, because basically it's about the work that I'm doing, and I want to show you guys what's going on, actually what you can see, what it would be on the floor. But there's times where I forget to turn the camera around so you guys can see me. I'm still kind of a little used to being recording myself, so this is kind of new to me, but I'm starting to break through it. Now keep in mind, on everything that I do are my projects. These are, I'm sharing to you guys the what I go through and the mistakes that I go through, and the knowledge that I can share to you guys, what I've went through when you guys get your own project, and if you do get your own project. But what I've always shared with people is that, okay, for instance, if you're married and you got kids, or you're single and you're just starting out and you want to have something and start something, a project, or you can't afford a brand new car, there are project cars that you can get out there. There are things that you can start on your own. Maybe there's an old vehicle or a truck or car or whatever, you can start on your own. And this is basically showing you guys what I'm going through. Now, the vehicles that I have here, they're not really they're not long term. I mean, I'm not planning to keep them, maybe, but at this minute I'm not, because a lot of these vehicles are for me to fix and turn around. They're my flips. So I do have projects on my own that are keepers, like the let's say the Camaro. The Camaro is a keeper. I've had that for years. I've actually thought of selling it plenty of times, because it's a money pit. That car, it just takes money, and in order to keep something working and running at all times, it's going to take money to put into all the time. And if you have other financial problems, like, you know, mortgage and or rent or any other bills, that's going to come last. So that has happened throughout the years with that vehicle. And then also too, a little backstory, I had issues in the past with the economy. I took a dump and lost my job and lost my house, so that took a while for me to get back on my feet. had to find different work, stuff like that. I'm pretty sure some of you guys have dealt with it back, I think it was back in 2006, 2008, somewhere around that area. Bought a brand new home and then lost everything, and then you have to figure out what to do. And in the kind of trade work that you're doing, or any kind of work that you're doing, you got to get back on your feet and do that. But doing that, it was kind of a blessing, because I actually was able to give me time to learn a lot of other stuff that I wanted to do when I did not have that time, and to explore, to find a different job. So if that ever happens to you guys, don't let that get you down. There's probably another book that needs to be open for you guys. Or another door needs to be open for you in your life. So you guys don't ever let that get you down. Just work through it and you'll find your way. Now for this, back to this truck, this is a 99 GMC Sierra. As you remember, it got in an accident in the front, and I traded for the Tahoe. So this one, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. I might give it away. I took it to a professional frame shop. They fixed the frame. So my idea is that I'm kind of struggling a little bit with my build, which is my OBS truck, because that one takes money, and this one is taking the money that I receive. Now, what I make at home, whatever comes to my house, for the income that I have from my house, does not interfere with this, and this does not interfere with my income at home. So whatever bills or everything that I have financially at home, that is separate from this. Whatever I make from selling or parts or flipping vehicles, that is only for my projects. So that's what takes me a little longer. Now, I don't have a platform like there's a train coming by. Actually, honestly thought this was a secluded area where I can talk to you guys, but I guess not. Income comes and goes, and sometimes it's slow, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. So with this vehicle, it's been taking most of my income, and then that transmission was an issue. There were some things I wanted to get as well for the videos and stuff that I want to learn how to do. So for instance, I'm working on the transmissions. I'm still doing that, guys, but it came down to start buying the parts for the transmissions, and so I didn't want to put that money into the transmissions, so that stopped. And then it was either that or I was going to buy a welder, and I want to get a welder because I want to practice more on welding, and if I can do it, you guys can do it. So I'm going to take on doing suspension work as well. So we'll see how it goes. I'm going to start doing some flip kits, minor type of, dang, about time it left. So I'm going to be doing some minor type of suspension, which is stuff that you could buy out on the street. Give me a minute, I'll be right back. I'm back. Okay, so there are going to be some minor type of lowers, so basically drop kits, stuff that I can buy from the store, what I want to do is start fabricating C-notches, underbed notches, monster notches, get more into suspension on my own for my builds, not necessarily to give to the public that type of work to them or any kind of services like that. Maybe down the line when I get better, if I want to do that, if I have time to do that. But right now I'm actually just doing it so that I can use that type of work to work on my vehicle. So whenever I get a vehicle that I'm going to work on, it's either to sell or either going to give it away, I'm going to go ahead and do the work myself. So that's the whole point. I don't want to if I need to, I'll take it to somebody, but I have a buddy of mine that could do that kind of work for the suspension if it gets down to it. But I really want to do it on my own, and so you guys will see that I'm actually building all these trucks on my own, and that I did the work. There will be more things that I'll be doing to the vehicles, try to do most of it myself. If I can, then I'll go ahead and sub that out to someone to do it for me. But as for now, this is what I want to do. that I'm capable of doing it. And if for some reason I am not capable of doing it down the line, I have the money to go ahead and have someone else do it. I am going to do merch down the line as well. And don't hold me to a timeline, because I don't have a timeline. If I, well, it comes, push comes to shove. So if I need the money first to get my burnout truck ready, I'm possibly gonna go ahead and sell this truck. But if not, or I'll sell one of my other vehicles. If not, if I'm able to do it and hold on to this truck, this vehicle, I plan to give it away. So right now I just primered it. Let me show you guys how it looks on the outside. As you can see, it's basically primered. I did not take any of the dents out. I scuffed up the paint so that the paint can stick. Did like a flat black. Now I can see some kind of Bondo here, a little bit there. That fender I wasn't really worried about, because that fender had a lot of work done to it, so I wasn't gonna strip it all down. I just wanted to strip down the area where it was pilling. And the same with this hood right about here. It was pilling really heavy, and so I just knocked it down just to the point where it wouldn't come up, it would start pilling. And then this area, like see about right here, you can see it kind of goes into it a little bit. I wasn't really worried about it, because I'm going to change the hood. Thinking about going with a cowl hood, or probably going to reach out to a local shop, or maybe LA area, where I can go ahead and get a custom hood. But for now, that I'm not really worried about. I will get to that point later. I think the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get that filler piece for the HD for the bumper. So that's going to be next, the lights. And then first though is going to be that windshield. I want to get that windshield taken care of, and then tint the windows, and oh, and then drop it. I was going to take it to my buddy and have him drop it. I might do that if I get tired of waiting, but I really want to experience it doing it myself. I'm thinking about just probably doing an under bed notch for now, but I'm holding on to this bed for now. And this is because I got tired of different multiple colors around there. So for now, I painted the whole thing like a flat black. You could see some tiger stripes on the hood a little bit, so I wasn't really concerned about it. You can see it kind of often here and there on the truck, but like I said, it wasn't meant to be perfect. It was just meant to have a solid color. But realistically, what I want is a step side bed. And this bed is not done yet, but I am going to finish. You can see the original dents that are on there still. I might go ahead and just start working on it, and you can kind of hear that side of the bed. I'm gonna go put that piece that goes inside the drum down here that is missing, so I can weld that to the actual inside of the bed, so it can be a lot sturdier. It won't be like the way it is right now. It'll be a lot sturdier like this side. And then I'll probably sell it, but I'm kind of holding on to it until I get the step side bed, and then I'll go ahead and sell it, because that's what I really want for this truck, the step side bed. And I'm probably going to do like a 2-4 drop in the 2 in the front, and then probably a 4 in the back. I don't think, maybe like a 5 or 6 possibly, but that's the way it sits right now. So that's the way it looks. Check it out. All right guys, so let's go for the drive. So let's go. So I was having issues with like the transmission, like I was talking about. So this is the rebuilt transmission. The truck is loud. This was a rebuilt transmission that I picked up here local in Fresno. And I'm not sure if it's the tune or something, but it seems to go a lot faster. and like it doesn't feel like I'm going 40. It feels like I'm going 30 or 35, but I'm going 40. So it's the same thing when I'm on the road, on the main road. It feels like I'm going like probably 45, but I'm going 60, which is very strange. Now the guy told me that he did a lot of upgrades in the transmission. So I'm thinking what he did was more like a stage 1 transmission, like a cross between a stage 1, stage 2. But unfortunately the guy got locked up and I haven't heard back from him. Give me a minute, I'm gonna put my seatbelt on, guys. Yeah, I haven't heard back from him. Occasionally it does like a little skip, so I don't know what that's from, maybe the tune, but otherwise it goes through all the gears. If I there's times if I get on it, it'll go right straight through all the gears. If I baby it, it goes through all the gears. But if I kind of like drive it medium, it tends to seem like it's slipping a gear at times, not all the time. There's times where I'm driving and it seems perfectly fine. Now, I'm not sure, that's probably a break-in, but I've never had a rebuilt transmission. And the guy that the guy that I bought the truck from, he didn't specify. He just told me he did like a Corvette servo, and you know, he changed the drum in it, and he put I believe he put a wider band in it. So I'm thinking possibly I probably need a tune. It's probably out of tune a little bit for it being, you know, being a stock. And then I have the stock. I got a brand new stock torque converter in it. So the original torque converter, I took it to the shop and they exchanged it out for a brand new one. So I bought a brand new torque converter because I did find shavings in the old torque converter. So it's a standard stock torque converter for a 4L60 E. So third gear, it's more of a kick. So I don't know what that is. You guys let me know. You guys know what that is. And it might have to do with, you know, the setup he did in the transmission. So it has like a slight kick, like it's kicking. But yeah. But I'm at the light, so give me a minute. So you guys comment, any of you transmission guys, because I mean, like I'm still learning. Any of you transmission guys know. Now, for some reason, I still got that ABS light and the brake light, and I think it might be a sensor or something, but the brakes work fine. They work really good. So I am gonna do some more work on that and see why those keep popping up. And the coolant light, I know that because the wire, the original coolant reservoir, the one I have is from a 03 to 06. So this coolant reservoir is kicking off that light on that low coolant. It does have coolant in it. It's just the sensor that's connected has a different plug-in. So I'm gonna have to find another reservoir, or either change that out. Good, step side bed. That's what I want for this one. That one's Sierra. Alright guys. So I want you guys to see this. I want you to see the way that needle is moving when I'm driving. So I'm gonna get on the freeway. Looks like they have a lot of construction going on over here. So I am here in Fresno, if you guys know. You guys probably heard me say it before. See that? I'm not sure if that's hesitation or it's kicking. So it does that sometimes it doesn't. I think it depends on the temperature. I'm thinking it could be the torque converter. So y'all let me know what you think. Please comment and subscribe. I don't get a lot of guys commenting on here. So here it goes. Get more of a better takeoff. Kind of heard it right there. That's like on 30. It was 30 right there. You guys keep an eye on that needle. Right here I'm going to be able to get on the freeway and then we'll see how it does. I believe I took you guys down this road with the 05 truck, the Silverado, the white one. But I'll show you guys the needle, and then when I get on the freeway we'll listen to it together. Go. I want that car to move in front of me. See right there, you heard that? It hasn't been doing that all day, now it started doing it. I wish this car would move in front of me so I can get on it. That's a blue car. Honestly, it feels like I'm going 50. First time I've actually really got on it. I've gone on the freeway before, but I've never really gone on until now. And you know, that's what happened. The transmission I had before, the original one, when it took a dump, but I took that one apart, and that one was worn out. The clutches were so infused together, like I'm surprised. I mean, it had a lot of wear and tear on that transmission, where the clutches were shaped like a bowl. They were instead of being flat, they were shaped more like a concave shape. That all the clutches were. The third and fourth gear clutch was like that, and then there was a little bit of clutch material on them, but they had a lot of hot spots on that transmission. And which was funny because the transmission would still go in this, like it would drive maybe like 20-30 miles, and if I jumped on it, it would skip third, fourth gear and go all the way to like 50 to 60 miles, and it would still continue going even though it had all those back clutches in it. Okay, so as you can see, it moves. I don't know, maybe it could be the fluid, or it could be the torque converter, or it just needs to be broken in still, or tuned. But if any of you transmission guys are out there, like I said, I'm still learning. You guys go ahead and advise me, let me know. I'm not going to take this apart. I'm not sure. I might try the tune, try different stuff first before even pulling it out. Because like I said, it's got a brand new torque converter. It's all been redone. I even got the driveline redone on this truck, so it has a brand new rebuilt driveline. Hopefully my camera lag. So the camera did shut off on me. Had to let it charge a little bit. So I noticed that when it hit 25 and 45 is when it made that kind of like if it was slipping, but then again it kind of feels like it's jumping. So I'm not sure if that's has to do with something they did with the transmission, how they built it, or it could be the torque converter, or maybe it still needs to be broken in, or it could be the fluid. Don't know which one it could be. So just wanted to show you guys. So here's the truck looks. There you go. So you guys let me know what you think. So that's the ride, guys. Hope you guys liked it. I'm gonna go back home and show you guys some more stuff. Actually, some updates on the other two vehicles. Basically, just letting you guys know what I've been up to. But there's the truck, guys. What do you think so far, how it's been? You guys seen it when I first brought it. Got it as a trade, so you guys let me know if you like it. All right, so this is just the beginning. There's going to be more. There'll be more trucks like this to come. All right, see you guys later. All right, guys, so let me know what you think. Real quick, here's how the OBS is looking. Did some work on it. Did some body work on it. As the same as the GMC truck. I was working on that. Let me see. I'm gonna put you down real quick, guys. And there we go. So just want to cover up my plates real quick. So the OBS did some body work on this one, because you can see on the passenger side I got rid of the driver door. That wasn't going to work out, so I'll probably just get another sticker for it. But I mean, it's really not going to be on the road. I'm going to trailer it most of the time because here in Cali. But here's the other side. It's kind of all patchy. As you can see, it's primered. I have a newer grill and lights for that, so I'm not really worried about that. I have them up here in my garage. I took them off so they don't get any kind of weather damage. So there's the grill, and then I have the headlights put away somewhere else, but I have that one. I'm not sure I'm gonna go with the chrome one. I might go with the black one. I'm not sure yet. Maybe a different style. I have another idea, but I'll probably share that with you guys later. But yeah, just been busy. Haven't gone anywhere, guys. I'm still here. Nothing really exciting I wanted to share with you guys yet, because most of it was just body work. And this video, I'm not going to really show you guys how to do body work, because my body work is amateur body work, I would say, because I'm not a professional. I'm still learning how to do body work. I can get by for my own needs and the way I feel about it. So I'm not going to really share that with you, because you might not agree with it. But these are just stuff to get by. Like that was a rattle can. The work that I did on my Camaro years ago, that was years ago, and then now I know that some of the work I would have probably not done on it, but it's already done. But I'm gonna go over the Camaro again. As the more you learn, the more you find out what you should and shouldn't be doing. But otherwise, yeah, the only way to learn is you gotta step in there and do it yourself. So on this one, I took down the clear coat on certain areas because I plan to wrap it. Like the door, I could sand down the clear, but there's no reason to. And then I only took the clear coat off this one on the fender because it was peeling. The clear coat was peeling already, so I didn't want that to flake off or come off after shooting it. As for the hood, I'm not really worried about the hood, because I don't really want to. I'm not planning to keep the hood. And then there's something going on with this hood. Well, the framing underneath is not supporting it. I mean, this hood, I had other hoods were uglier than this one, but they did not do that. They were sturdy. So I wasn't planning to sell that, so I just kept it as there to cover the engine. I plan to probably put a cowl hood on this one or something different. And then this one has the original fender. That one I did take all the way down the metal. The same as the door, I took it all the way down the metal. Same as the roof, took it down the metal. I have to go over that one more time. I'm gonna smooth that out because the paint is rough. And then I'm gonna put, I didn't realize on the roof I wasn't using epoxy primer, I was using edge primer. So edge primer, you need a sealer. And this whole time I thought I was using epoxy primer. I was using self-edging primer. So self-edging primer, just to let you guys know, you're gonna have to put a sealer over it. So you need a primer sealer over this so it doesn't rust. And what I'm doing is I'm just covering it so to protect the metal, not preparing it to paint. On certain areas I will address that later, so it's to give me more time. So I'm gonna get it prepared, seal up the rest of it. I'm not really worried about the bed, because the bed is fiberglass, so that's not gonna rust. But these upper part here, those were already beginning to rust, so I addressed those so they can stop rusting. So that one has edge primer and sealer. It had a lot of rust here, had some damages on here. Still got to fill some areas, do some body work on it. This I got off one of my vehicles that I did work on. I kept the bed and swapped the bed out and put a Fleet on the other truck that I had and sold it. But I kept this bed because I wanted to keep it for my single cab. But someone did body work here when they covered it with white. It had this original green color on there. So had some Bondo on there. So I'm gonna fix that, get that taken care of, straightened out. I got some little dings here and there. I found some body work that needs to be addressed too as well. Like this ding here, I want to pull that out. They just fill it in with Bondo or filler. So I'm gonna fix that up, basically get the cab done, and I'm gonna get it prepped ready for a wrap. So either I'm gonna paint it or wrap it, guys. So there you go, that's the update on the OBS truck. And I've been working on my son's truck. There's a little bit of body work on there. I fixed up the bed. The bed was pushed in. It's a lot straighter, as you can see. Still got to block some of the areas down here Some of this has a little bit of a flat spot, so I do got to take care of that. Around the whole truck, I did some filler on there. Let's see, what else did I do? On this side, on the passenger side, you can see the fender. Took care of the fender. There was some dents on the door. There was a big dent here. Took care of that. Some little dings on the bed on this side. They weren't really major, just little small ones. That's what my son wanted. And then got the door lined up because the door was kind of tweaked a little bit. It's kind of pushed in. So, I mean, not dented, but the door was just not lining up right. So we took care of that. And then my son wants these to be filled, so I'm going to take care of those. I'm going to cover those up. But that's pretty much it on the what's going on with these guys. I just put the transmission in. I think I just recently did a video on on one of my shorts on YouTube. Share that with you guys. And like I told you guys about the transmissions, I kind of put a hold on that because I went and bought myself a new welder. Let's see if I can see it. I got it back there. I got it covered up, but yeah, I just got a new welder. Picked up the welder, so I'm going to hook that up pretty soon so I can start practicing what I was talking about earlier. And then I do have the 2500 that was sitting here. Got that one all done, and the motor sitting right here. As you can see, let's see. Oh, there's the motor sitting right here. That's the 6.0 that came out of that 2500. So my son went and bought this Dodge Scat Pack motor a while back, and since he's got the truck, I think he was planning to do something with it, but then he changed his mind, and so we did a trade. I gave him the 6.0 with the transmission. I went and got another transmission for him, and then so we traded. So the Scat motor is mine now, as you can see. So not selling that 6.0 now, so we did a trade. He took that, and I kept the Scat Pack motor. Not sure what I'm going to do with that Scat Pack motor yet, but he's planning to put that on the 05. He's going to get that rebuilt and then drop it in. It's just sitting here because he's going to take it to a shop and have them rebuild it. He wants a race motor or something out of it, so that's going to be going into the 05 pickup truck. The Silverado, the white Silverado, that one's going to be going in there. And that's pretty much it, guys. Let me turn you guys around. Hope you guys don't get dizzy. Trying to get used to this. I got this new handle on my camera, so I'm trying to get used to it. For some reason, it keeps wanting to fall. So there it goes. It keeps falling again. I don't know what's the deal with it. It's a GoPro handle too as well. Yeah, but that's it, guys. Let me sit you guys down right here. Yeah, I haven't been really doing a lot of videos because I've just been dealing with those. There we go. Sit you right there. All right, guys. So let me get you guys a little updated. So let's see. I still have the giveaway. That's up to 500. So when I get up to 500 on my YouTube page, I can see who subscribed. So there's an area on my page that I go into, and then it shows all the people that have subscribed. So I'm about 200 subscribers. When I get up to 500 subscribers, then I'm gonna give that away, and I'm going to put all your guys' names together and do a raffle type deal and just spin it or pull it out of a hat or whatever, or pull it out of a bucket or something or whatever. So and then I will choose whoever gets that, and that's for the scanner. So if you guys have been paying attention from the beginning, that's what's going to happen. For the near future, we're already coming to the closer to the end of the year. It's already October. Right now I'm really gonna try to pay attention to the OBS truck and get that done. So things are got slower for me because I had to first pay attention to the GMC truck. So now that the GMC truck is ready to go, it's either gonna be a giveaway or I'm gonna sell it. So please subscribe. Any people that are subscribers now that I know, because your name is already there, I'm going to give you guys an additional entries. So those guys that subscribe to my channel, I'm going to give you guys additional entries when you guys purchase something. So I haven't had anything ready yet for, I still got to figure some stuff out, and it's money as well, because it takes money to buy merch and get that set up. So it's either going to be stickers, hats, or some type of shirt. We'll see what it is. I'm not sure yet, and then I'll let you guys know from there, and things will progress. I do plan to do more giveaways, and I'm going to do stuff that's going to benefit you guys with your car, your vehicle, or your truck. Some nice things that will benefit you guys, you OBS guys. I have in plan to get you guys some stuff. And as for the 9906 classic truck, I have some ideas to do a giveaway for you guys. So right now most of the content is trucks. We'll see if I do cars. We'll see if we'll get to that point. If not, then it will be trucks for now. And it's just come with me with this adventure and see how it goes out. And you'll see how it pans out. But this is basically records that you guys can see that I started when I started my YouTube channel, and how it progressed, and how my struggles, and how it came about, how things got better and stronger for me as I went. And so this is basically for myself as well, because I want to see how I was now and how I was then, because I do go back to look at my videos to see how they were and how I'm doing now, and how I'm doing as a YouTuber. So if you want to be a YouTuber as well, this is something that you can see that would help you guys out, and I recommend it. You guys should do it. If you guys have something you guys want to share, you should do it yourself as well. Don't be embarrassed, don't be shy, just do it. That's the only thing I could say. Just get in there and do it. It doesn't matter how old or young you are, you can start at any time. If you have something to share it. That's basically the way I see it, because someone else wants to see it and like to learn from you. I'm sharing what I know. I'm not a professional. I'm mechanically inclined. I have been working a lot of trade jobs, so I pretty much know what I'm doing. I'm not going in there half-ass. And excuse the language if that's too harsh for you. I try not to cuss on my videos, because I know there are some children that do watch, and if there are some children, I'm pretty sure there's some parents that wouldn't like for me to be cussing on my channel. I also think it's good that you don't. Okay, so right now as things stand, still working on my projects, and we'll go from where I'm at. Right now there's nothing majorly like going for car shows or anything like that. The reason why is because the money I use is basically to put back into my cars. So if I'm going to go to car shows, I got to spend money to go to car shows. It takes money for hotels, it takes money for gas, it takes money for flights, it takes even though I'd really like to have those videos, I'm going to wait until more that I'm ready, because I'd like to actually go in my truck and to do the burnouts so that I can have better content. I could go in the local areas in here, but then there's money being spent for that as well. So I want to get myself situated, and then you guys can see that as well. So I'm getting more tools that I need to show you guys, and also to me, they feel like they're going to benefit me long term, because like I said before, I got the welder so that I can lower my trucks when I feel like it on my own, and I don't have to pay someone else to do that. Later on, if I need someone else to do it for me, then I go ahead and do that. Like I said, I have my buddy's brother. He can help me out with that, or my buddy that does suspension work, and they're pretty much know how to do that. But I'd really like to get in there. The way I feel is if I never get in there, then I'm never going to do it myself. I'd rather just lean on someone else, and I don't want to lean on somebody. I want to actually learn how to do the stuff on my own. And then when I get a new project, I can go ahead and use the knowledge that I have to put into that vehicle as well. So I am going to be doing some painting as well. So we're going to go ahead and play with that as well. So I got my compressor that's over here. That's over here. So we're going to do some painting. I got the compressor. It's not the best of the compressor, but it's a Harbor Freight. I mean, not Harbor Freight, but it is a Home Depot compressor. Bought this years ago. Never hooked it up, but I'm going to soon. I already got the lines for that. Everything takes a process. So just keep going with the process, guys. And I'm gonna go ahead and get this prepared too as well, and paint this one and the OBS truck as well. That one will get repainted. Right now I'm just gonna leave it like that, that flat black for now. Basically I'm just using it as a daily, and then more things will come to for that GMC truck. I'm gonna lower it as well, get some new lights. So there's more things coming to for that vehicle, and if I keep it, then it could be possibly a giveaway. I don't think I'll give that one away unless, I don't know, we'll see, but I doubt if I give that one away. But yeah, I got some other ideas for giveaways, so just hold on, guys. I know it's taking longer than I thought, and probably what you guys thought, because I am not in the same shoes as a lot of other YouTubers. Those guys are already established certain things to help them promote their channel, to get more money onto their channel, to sell merch. So they're already established, and so that's why they're where they're at. So my videos are where they're at because this is the start of my YouTube channel. So please keep in mind that things will change as they go, and they'll get stronger and better. I know that for sure. So, and sorry about all the videos that me looking at the floor. I know I'm trying my best because, like I said, I'm learning every day. I had a subscriber tell me, hey, he goes, treat the camera like if we're there. I'm trying my best. This is raw, and like I said, this is all new to me. I even had to learn how to edit. So editing is something new to me. Recording is all new to me because all the other stuff I've kind of already used to. So like, you know, working on the car and doing all that, I don't have any help. So everything that I do on my own. So you younger guys, you younger kids out there, if you want to learn, I can help you out. If you guys have any ideas of what you want to see, I'm trying to do more of the DIY videos, but I haven't got any of those yet. When you do a DIY video, you got to go out there and buy something so that you need. So whatever the case might be, if you need a new rotors or you need new brakes, then that would be a DIY video. Right now at this moment, I've been saving all my money for things that I actually pretty much need. So like I didn't want to chance it on rebuilding the transmission on my own. And it not working out. So I went and bought a rebuilt transmission, which is on the GMC truck. So the money went on there. That was unexpected. And then I got the welder. So that was going to be expected. But I put a lot of other parts in the GMC truck. That the money that I was saving, the money that I sold my white truck for, that has all been put back into the GMC truck. So at the moment things are kind of tight, and I'll go from there. But right now I'm gonna try to hold on to GMC truck. If I can't, then I will sell it so that I can go ahead and finish up the OBS truck. But I'm trying to get by slowly to get the OBS truck, whatever I can do to get that prepared without trying to sell the GMC truck, because after it's sold, and then I have to go get another one. But right now I'm trying to hold on to that one, but at the same time fix the OBS truck. So so it will take some time. I will get there. Just bear with me, guys. I hope you guys understand. All right, so I hope you guys like the channel. I hope you guys understand what I'm talking about. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Comment, please. I don't get a lot of comments. I really wouldn't want any bad comments, but if there's anything that you would like to know, or go ahead and ask me. There's some guys that ask me some certain things they wanted to know about the OBS truck, because I have a lot of guys, excuse me, I have a lot of guys that are interested in the OBS truck, mainly because that Cadillac interior. So I haven't really taken the dash back apart because I'm at the process of getting everything running and going. So there's really no reason for me to pull the dash out. The only reason to pull the dash out is to show you guys how I did it. Now, I might do it because if I have to go back in for the HVAC system, but I think I've explained it plenty of other times on my other channel. If you're gonna do it, you got to keep in mind the doors have to be modified, as you can see that I'm working on. I'm gonna go ahead and do another video when I'm working on the doors and what I welded and what I did on hooking up the doors and how it all goes together with the dash. I still got to put the carpet in, and then I have to do the interior as well, but those things I'm not going to address now till later. My thing is getting the power down into that truck. So I already got the transmission in. I got to get a new drive line. I got to get the rear end done, and I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it a 5-lug or a 6-lug. I'm really aiming to having it being done as a 6-lug. So we'll see how things pan out, guys. Just bear with me. It isn't, if you guys are planning on doing this, any race trucks, any race cars, any burnout vehicles, you're gonna do something like that, it takes money. The transmission alone, I'm looking at the transmission alone as anywhere between $2 to $3 grand just for a 60. And 80 is if you're gonna do an 80 transmission, it's gonna be even more. And even if you need like a Circle D, like a 38 stall or something like that, that's going to be at least $1,000 just alone on the torque converter. So and then as for the drive line, I got to get that redone as well. So that's anywhere between $800, $500 to $800, and that's just for the parts. I think if anything, if I take it somewhere for someone to do, it's going to probably be more. And then yeah, like I've said before, it's all money, guys. So slowly but surely I'll get there. All right, guys, so just like I said, bear with me. All right, hopefully I didn't bore you guys to death. So like I said, comment, like, and subscribe. Hope you guys like the video. Let me turn you around real quick and you guys can see one more time how the OBS is looking. There's that truck. There it goes. Let's just fine. Alright, guys. Comment, like, and subscribe. I'll see you. I will come back with some other videos, hopefully before the end of the year. I hope it's just, I think the next one I have is the bed for the GMC truck, but that's probably about it, and we'll see when we go from there. All right, but anyways, comment, like, and subscribe, guys. Nice talking to you guys. You guys have a good one. All right, bye.